Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Police Accountability Show. Remember, when you watch the Police Accountability Show, you agree to being offended, as well as nothing that you see on the Police Accountability Show constitutes legal advice in any way, shape, or form. Please reach out to your local lawyer for your local laws, and welcome everyone to the Police Accountability Show. I'm your host, Chad Christophers, and our topic today is car meets. Illegal car meets, should they continue? Well, my opinion of illegal car meets is actually simple. They should be allowed in designated places. And why? Because they've proven that they're going to happen anyways, right? These people can get around us. They can get around law enforcement a lot. And these races are incredibly dangerous for everybody around us. And, because they're not driving cars with safety features, like the reasons why are endless on why these car meets are illegal. This also goes back, though, to my original, a previous video where I said, should cars have limiters? Yes. All cars should have limiters. There's no reason for any car to be able to go over the speed limit, period. That would also greatly help with this, but there's still ways to get around the limiters. And people still want to race. So why don't we? Why don't we have specialized places everywhere that people can go and they can race their cars? They want to take their cars there. They want to be idiots. They want to race them. They can go do it. They can have their car meet in a safe place where they can race, where they can endanger themselves and not endanger the rest of us. Because a lot of the time, these happen on our streets, on city streets, and the cops are the ones that we have to do with these things. And it takes time, it takes money, and it's dangerous for the police officer, because you got to realize these are racing guys. So when the cops try to chase them, it's just another race for them. Right? So a lot of the time, these guys aren't just going to surrender. They're going to run. They're going to race. And all the time, we see accidents and people getting killed. There was recently, again, because of a car chase, right? And a drunk driver, this, racing drunk, when you're racing, you lose control of your car too. This was a drunk driver, but as another example of an accident that can happen. And it killed grandparents and grandkids, killed like 4 people just driving along, doing nothing wrong. And now the grandparents and the kids are dead. It's absolutely terrible. And this happens. People get hurt at these car meets. People get killed at these car meets. There's all sorts of activities going on that's negative around them. So we should have racetracks that if you want to go and you want to take your car, go. You think your car's faster than this other guy's car, go. Settle it in the right place. Because our city streets are not the right place. They are not made to be racetracks. Have you ever been on our city streets and the pothole? I joke that our city streets, and I'm a mountain biker, are worse than most mountain, like a novice mountain bike course isn't as bad as our streets. Because I went on one time. And it was way less than our city streets. So if you're thinking about people racing on our streets, think about that. Our streets are a pothole nightmare. And you're one pothole away from an accident. You know what I mean? They're unsafe just to drive on, to walk on, and ride a bike on. And now you want to use them as racetracks? No, man. These roads are not designed for that. That's where I believe that we need to have designated racetracks in and around every major city that these guys can go to and race their cars. You know what I mean? Where we can make it as safe for them as possible, as safe for everyone else around us, and they can still have their competitions and their fun, but not at the expense of the rest of us. What do you think? I think car meets should be legalized. If you want to do a car challenge, hey, meet me up at the track. You know what I mean? Let's do this right. You know what I mean? Have it in a place where you can record it. You can show it online even. Because why? Because now, look at it from the other side. Let's say you're a car meet person and you want to go and you want to race. You have other cars you want to race. I know it's cool to race downtown and just meet up. But think about a place where you can go and you can record it. You can do it in a safe place, not just for you, but your friends and family. Right? Where if an accident happens, you're not going to kill some innocent people. You know, a designated racetrack, hey, someone wants to challenge you to a race. Hey, go to the racetrack, have your race, get it out of your system. You crash your car, then you're the only one that you hurt. You know what I mean? We could have a racetrack with the safety provisions, with cameras, where you can have recording locations. You can record yourself racing and put it online. There are a lot of advantages to having car meets in designated places where it's okay to do it for the people doing the car meets. I mean, think about it. Less damage possibility to your vehicle, right? Because when you're racing around in the street, you never know, a car is going to come out of nowhere and going to damage your sweet ride, man. You spent a fortune working on and building this car, and one simple little accident is going to take it away from you? That's nonsense. When, you're up on a designated track where there's no obstacles, your car is significantly less likely to get damaged, right? Means you're going to be driving to work tomorrow, right? You got to think about these things. There's both sides of the coin, and as well as, you know what I mean? So that's something that we need to think about. What do you think? Do you think car meat should be legalized and that we should have designated car meet areas so these guys can go and get their racing out of them in a safe place that doesn't threaten the rest of us? I sure do. We need to accept how we are as people, and this has a lot, I believe, to go back to democracy. We have to accept the way people are and the things they want to do, whether the rest of us like it or don't like it. Right? We have to, and these people want to race their cars, so let them. Let's create a place, a designated place for them that they can go, they can do their car meets. It's safer for us, better for them. It's better all around. So let's do it. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Should we legalize car meets and create specialized tracks that people can challenge each other and just go up and race? I think so. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. My name is Chad Christophers. This is the Police Accountability Show. Don't work too hard.